Hi, I'm Angela.
I'm Trina, and our presentation is about how we can support people that don't have homes.
First topic is Seattle's homelessness. Over 11,600 homeless people are in King County. Roughly 35% of King County's homeless suffers with mental illness. Also, 1 out of 5 children in Washington state goes hungry, and domestic violence is a leading cause of homelessness among women. Our next topic is the percent of homelessness. The 193,000 people had no access to nightly shelter and instead they were staying in vehicles, tents, the streets, and other places considered uninhabitable. The unsheltered figure is up by more than 9% compared to 2 years ago. Also, a report showed that nearly 554,000 homeless people across the country during local tallies conducted in January. That figure is up to nearly 1% from 2016. California accounts for 20% of the homeless population in the United States. The study has found that 553,742 people were homeless on a single night this year, a 0.7% increase over last year. Also, lack of housings. The 3 most commonly cited causes of homelessness are poverty, lack of affordable housing, and unemployment. The America's homeless population has risen this year for the first time since the Great Recession, propelled by the housing crisis afflicting the West Coast, according to a new federal study. Also, New York City remains in the midst of the worst crisis of homelessness since the Great Depression, with more than 62,000 men, women, and children sleeping in shelters each night. Many people are homeless because they cannot afford rent. Amount of homelessness. Over 57,000 veterans are homeless each night, and 1/4 of homeless people are children. 1 in 5 homeless people suffers from untreated severe mental illness, and 1 out of every 50 American children will be homeless at some point in their lives. In any given year, about 1 out of every 200 American adults will be homeless. Finally, how we think we can fix this problem. Our theory on fixing the amount of homelessness is to create more homeless shelters. If there were more homeless shelters, the amount of homelessness would decrease massively. If there were more people giving homeless people food or money, it would help the homeless people even if it's just a little. It would give them energy and a little more motivation to get better and to have effort on doing things to improve themselves. Also, giving them medical care would help a lot of homeless people because most homeless people suffer from severe mental illness and have nowhere to go for help because they have no money to pay for medical help.
But if giving medical help to them, it would help a lot of homeless people get better and possibly get off the streets.
What do you think about homelessness in our society?
It's a really sad issue, and I feel like there's not a lot of people helping out with the issue. Like, you're gonna see homeless people on the streets and just walk past them, and I think we should do something about that.
What do you think about homelessness in our society today?
Personally, I think that homelessness is a very prevalent issue in society, especially in the United States. However, I do feel like there are many organizations or individual groups that are working towards minimizing the conflicts and that come with homelessness. And I definitely support providing more funding, government funding, into creating more shelters, like food shelters, and just a place for homeless people to go to when they're at their time of their life when they need help.
What do you think about homelessness in society today?
I think it still needs a lot of work, but I'm thankful for other people that are helping homelessness by making the shelters and giving them food.
What do you think about homelessness in our society today?
So I think homelessness is definitely a big problem in our society. In fact, Seattle was recently rated as the top 6th city in the homelessness crisis. And that definitely means something because if you were to walk around Seattle, you could see many people on the streets, but very few people doing anything to help. And I think this is because homelessness is a big and daunting problem that doesn't have an easy solution. So I think one of the major factors about homelessness is our housing market. In fact, since last year, there has been a 16% increase in the price of homes in Seattle. So that's definitely one of the major problems. In addition, the city of Seattle has taken many steps in attempts to fix this problem, but that has come out with little outcome. So I think this is honestly up to us, the citizens, to figure this out.
What do you think about homelessness in our society today?
I feel like the homeless shelters around Seattle isn't really helping because there's more homeless people than there are shelters, and not everyone will have a place to stay. So I feel like we should create more homeless shelters to try to fit